All right. Hello, hello, hello.
All in my
This is Two Grooms.
in a pod,
I'm Cleo,
and I'm Shannon.
and we are on episode number 37, I do believe,
Yes.
now. And we're also going to try out TikTok live, so be careful.
TikTok live? Oh,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, we're live on TikTok. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Uh, we're just trying it out. So we're recording episode 37 episode. Oh my gosh. And we'll edit this, but this live version on Miss TikTok, she's gonna be
Unedited.
she'll be unedited, so we gotta be careful.
Okay.
Particularly you. No, just kidding. Uh so when I was getting this, I was laying in the bed getting a little shot list together after I had taken my little siesta
Okay.
after dinner, and I was like, I was having some major deja vu. Do you ever have deja vu where you're like,
hmm
hmm,
Like
this,
you've repeated something in
yeah,
your life,
hmm
but you can't really recall
hmm
specifically what it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what is that about? Deja vu.
I'm quite sure everyone in their life has gone through deja vu
hmm
several times because whatever you're thinking or doing is familiar.
I mean, it just makes me feel like I always think about the Matrix,
hmm
the movie The Matrix, where they talk about deja vu being a glitch
hmm
in the Matrix. That's what I be feeling like. I be feeling like, oh, okay, there's a glitch in the Matrix.
So you're thinking that deja vu could be some sort of glitch that's taking us off a
Like
certain path?
either really like we're like, it's almost like we're living 30 seconds behind real life or something. Like we're living life in this in delayed fashion
Oh,
where
okay.
it happens, the energy happens, like the energy happens before we do the thing, maybe, or maybe the thing has happened before and everything is predetermined and we have not much of a choice. Or we have choice, but
I think we talked about it before,
yeah,
that our life is predestined and
yeah,
we're running around in our minds thinking that we're making choices that could change things, but you're really not.
yeah. Make sure you're speaking up because the people on the TikTok
Yes.
and on the microphone.
Okay.
You got that low Barry White. You gotta make sure that the girls are hearing you on there. All of
One
our
per
one of our TikTok viewers right now.
well, no one knows we're on, so
No, they have the. I'm just
if they're passing through.
if they're passing through, maybe it'll show up for them.
Okay.
Um. So the the show's over. I was really busy with the play, and
Mhm.
it's now over. The play went well. We're very happy about that.
Great.
Um,
How do you feel?
I feel great about the play. I feel great about the process. It was
Mhm.
probably one of the best processes.
Mhm.
I feel like everyone was pretty much on their P's and Q's. Um, yeah, so it was good. How did you feel about the show itself?
I love the show. It was a great cast.
Mhm.
I liked, the everything about it. It was just it kept my interest.
Good, which is
And it
important,
was interesting,
right?
the topic was interesting and, catchy, and
And it wasn't too long,
it wasn't right.
right?
And
It
that makes a
it moved
difference.
it moved along.
It moved,
Mhm.
but it was good. So when something is good and it catches your interest,
Yeah.
time is not a factor.
True. That's
So
that's that's
it kind of goes by. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my students said this cool thing. He said that um there were some people sitting in front of him watching the show who clearly had to see the show for a class credit,
Oh, okay.
and they weren't theater majors or anything like that,
Oh,
and they were kind of saying some homophobic remarks because they knew that, you know, there was some slight dealings with homosexuality in the play.
They knew or they didn't?
They do.
Oh.
And so they were kind of being like, "Oh, I gotta see this you know,
Mhm.
insert homophobic rant."
Right.
And they said by the end of the play, they were laughing. They were part of the people that jumped to their feet in celebration.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Maybe we have opened some minds in that play. Maybe hopefully that's what happened.
Mm, sometimes I think that can happen when people aren't when they see something different.
Hmm.
Sometimes in their mind, they can hear about it,
Yeah.
but when, it's in, maybe a play form, it's acted out, different scenarios come through, so in their mind, like, okay, they can kind of put action to what's in their mind, and maybe they're thinking, "That's not too gross," or, "Oh, that's funny,"
Yeah.
and
I'm
just
hoping that maybe it humanized the situation and
yeah,
maybe
I get it.
so yeah. We had one of my best friends came down to see the show. Thanks for coming down, Damon. Let's check out the show. Um, what is interesting is my students
Mhm.
said to me, "So, is your family coming to see the show?" And I said,
But
The
don't
truth.
but don't they always ask you that? They
Well,
don't?
it's always a different group, right? It's never the same. Every time I do a show, it's probably
Different.
majority different, so they don't know.
Okay, alright.
And so, because they're like, everybody's talking about, oh, when your mama coming? When this person's coming?
Mhm.
And they're like, Mr. Cleo, when your mama coming? Or
Mm,
when your family coming?
gotcha.
And I just have to tell the truth. I said, my family don't come to my shows. I said, they don't come.
Mm,
I stopped inviting them a long time ago because they always had a conflict, or either maybe the topic, subject matter, didn't mesh with their views or something. So, you know, and they were like, "Oh, that's so sad."
but how do you feel about that?
Um,
Excuse me.
I think I'm disconnected from it at this point. It is what it is. It's how it goes down. It's the imbalance of the universe.
Mhm.
Um, they have their sports things, and I don't go to all that. But if we want to all of their stuff, because I'm busy as well. But if we want to do a tit for tat, they ain't titted for my tat. You okay?
Uh,
It ain't even close.
okay. I
They
can't
haven't
say anything, but
come to my stuff.
okay.
Or
I
try,
stop asking.
yeah,
So,
because they don't come. So, but hey, it is what it is. So I accept that that's my fate
okay.
in that
But
regard.
okay. I already asked how you feel, but I was kinda trying to delve into it, but
You want me to? I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like I on one level, I understand because I'm not performing in the show.
mhm.
So some people don't really see it. Like, well, if you're not performing, why am I, coming to see something that you're not on stage doing? But even as I
But
say that,
but
I'm about to say,
okay.
even as I say that, I know that's kind of some bull because they are coaches
Right. They're not
and they're not
playing.
playing
Mhm.
in their sports,
Right.
in football and in volleyball, but we go to support. It matters, but I listen. I get shafted. That's what
Okay.
can I say?
Okay.
I get shafted, and I just accept that's how it is.
Alright.
You know. Yeah.
I'm just hoping you're okay. That's all. I'm not pulling anything out and
No, I mean
being I
I'm
just
I'm
want you
okay in the sense that I'm not like, oh, woe is me. But I mean, would it be nice to be supported in that way?
mhm.
Yes, it would
Okay.
be nice to be supported in that way.
Okay.
Um, but I'm not, and I haven't been for years. So you have to desensitize yourself to that,
Okay. I
right?
get it. I get it.
So yeah,
I get it.
that's the way that cookie crumbles.
I understand.
And speaking of cookie,
Okay.
That reminds me, so Cartier Brown,
Mhm.
oh my C cups, B cups is tuck it in. Okay. Cartier Brown, the delicious Miss Brown, one of my favorite chefs.
Right. And she's
She
out of Charleston,
she's
South Carolina.
out of Charleston, South Carolina.
Mhm.
She recently, and congratulations, she just won an Emmy, 2
She
Emmys, I
did.
think. Her show won 2 Emmys. Congratulations on Food Network.
Awesome.
Uh, but what I want to talk about is the fact that she made a comment on her Zoom, not on her Instagram Live. She was saying how she has family that live down the street from her
Mhm.
that won't comment on her videos, won't comment on her posts,
Mhm.
but they will yes Queen Beyonce when Beyonce posts a picture or something.
Mhm.
And she said that's really interesting how that happens, but total strangers will support you and lift you up online,
Mhm.
but you got family down the street not commenting on your stuff. And I just felt like it's kind of timely. And this is not to dog anybody out, but we're just talking about this is the
We're
situation.
talking about
We're talking about this is my
support,
experience.
right,
And so
and showing up,
it's showing up, and it's clearly it's Cartier's experience as well with her family.
right.
What do you make of that kind of thing when people don't show up for their own, but they online debating Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. But when your family got their little piece of line, you know, their little new hairbrush they trying to sell and on the come up, you're not commenting on that. What do you think?
I think it's true when some people say sometimes it's the people closest to you that can hurt you the most.
Mhm. Mhm.
And you think that the people that you grew up with and who you shared your life with, from, a small age should be there to support you
Yeah.
and at least let you know that they're there.
Right.
But also you have to look at, growing up, were you always friendly with them? Were you always connected to them
Yeah,
growing up?
but were they connected to Beyonce?
I'm just I'm just
But
I'm just saying
I
though.
know what you're
I'm
saying.
just saying.
I know what you're
And
saying.
then,
Yeah.
sometimes people could be jealous.
Could be.
She's
That's
doing her
true.
thing. She's finally doing it. That could have been me.
Right.
Uh, and
I got Big Mama's banana pudding
right,
recipe.
she got that from somebody else. She got,
Right.
she stole Big Mama's whatever.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, sometimes people do what they want to do.
Right.
They reach out. They do things they really want to do if it's important.
That's
And
true.
sometimes that's how family and friends are. But I know we're
That's
talking
what
about family.
friends are for and family. But no, it is something, and I think that and online support is the easiest support, right? That's the easiest support. All you got to do is
It
go
is easy,
and click like and say, "Hey, you go, girl." That's the easiest support.
but the lack of support, that's a message. That's a stronger
It
message
is a stronger
from the people
message.
that are
It is.
closest to you.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It does send a message.
Mhm.
Like my secretary just got an award, like recognizing her for being a cancer survivor, and
Mhm.
they're going to recognize her at the football game tomorrow night,
Mhm.
and she was like, oh, and one of I nominated her. Several people nominated her for this,
Mhm.
and that was led by another colleague who said, hey, we should nominate her for this. So we nominated her for the award, and they're going to, like I said, they're going to recognize her at the football game on the 50-yard line and all this kind of stuff. And I got tickets. I got it because I was the nominee, because I nominated her.
Mhm.
I was offered tickets to go, 4 free tickets to the
Mhm.
football game. Excuse me. The girl who nominated, who got us all together to nominate her,
Mhm.
said, "Hey, Cleo, are you going to the game?" I said, "No, I'm not." Without hesitation, I'm
I
not doing it.
I coulda told her
Right.
that.
And it's not because I don't support her, it's because I'm not doing what it's gonna take to go to that game. I'll have to park far, far, far away, walk,
Mhm.
walk, walk, walk real far, go up, navigate the all that stuff
That's
you
not that's
gotta
not your
stuff.
thing. It's not like you go regularly, not like you've gone in the past.
Right.
That's not your
I gotta go
thing.
sit through the game because sit through all the quarters
Right.
before they recognize her. Like,
You
and
did
then
you did your
get
support
back
already,
home. I show my support. And that's what I told a girl. I said, she should know my heart.
and she know you ain't coming.
And she should know, and even more so, she should know I'm not coming.
Right.
Okay, girl? That's why probably why she didn't have. Well, she did have. So are you coming? No, no, ma'am.
Mhm.
No, don't
Okay.
be looking for me. I did my part. I nominated you, and I'm so glad you got it.
Mm.
Congratulations.
I would have went.
Would you?
Mhm.
It ain't too late. The tickets are waiting in my name.
Tonight?
No, I think it's tomorrow.
Oh,
I think.
okay,
I didn't really pay attention because I'm not going.
okay.
So it's just what it is.
And
But
I don't wanna go alone. I know, but she'll be there, but
she'll be there, and so will Jen, and
okay.
I think a couple other people will be there.
But we're doing something tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we're going to get Indian food tomorrow. So
Yeah.
no, no dice on that.
Nope.
We're doing interesting numbers on TikTok right now. I believe we're at 0. We
The
were,
listeners
I think we are. I think we went to 0. We were at 2 at one point. We're at 1. It like fluctuates. People are jumping in and out.
okay.
Maybe what we have to do is try to be a little bit more interactive with the people when they come in. But hey, this is our first time doing this. I mean, hopefully this is doing it the right way. I don't even know.
It maybe it's
It could be upside
it
down
could
for
be
all I
upside
know.
down.
But we'll see when this is all over. Um, Listen, as they tell us every day on TikTok, post, post. You got to do something. Post, post. We're posting. We're doing.
They won't see it live, but they'll see it later, right?
Right. That's yeah. There you go. There you go.
It's Friday.
Maybe.
They're out. They're hanging out.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. What you doing on Friday night watching podcasts on TikTok? Um. So, question for you.
Mhm.
A couple of days ago, and I didn't ask you this question because I wanted to save it for the podcast. Um,
Okay.
you called me or I called you and we were talking, and you revealed that you broke the sink. The
I
the
broke the sink.
you broke the garbage disposal.
I
Uh,
clogged the garbage disposal.
what did you do exactly? How did you accomplish this?
I clogged this. I put too much stuff in there at one time.
What stuff was you putting in there?
Food.
Like old food that we clearly
Yeah.
wasn't going to eat,
Yes.
and you just went crazy.
I didn't break it up like I should have.
I told you before about just throwing that in the
I know.
trash.
I You're only supposed to throw like scraps.
Right.
Sometimes I get a little like, okay, I don't want this food in the trash can. Let me
Put
just throw this
put
in
it in
here.
the trash can and take the
Right.
trash out.
So that was my fault. I did it.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It was chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the breasts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought I broke it up a little bit, but not enough. It shouldn't have gone down there anyway.
Okay. All
So it was
right.
me. And I
This
paid for it.
there's something else.
Literally.
Something else I wanted to ask you that I was thinking about as I was working on this list for today.
Hmm. Oh, I was your inspiration.
Yeah, you were. Where are? Do you have any white friends?
I have white friends at work, different jobs,
Okay, so yeah, people
different,
you met at jobs and stuff.
right.
Okay,
And a few I keep in contact with, but we don't hang out.
because you went to a HBCU for both your
No.
degrees.
Mm-mm.
No,
I went to the University of South Carolina
oh, of course.
in Columbia, South Carolina.
Like, well, listen, he don't know where I went either, so don't do
I
it.
went to your school.
Yeah, but you don't know where I went got my master's degree.
You told me.
But where do you remember?
Austin.
See, no. Mm-mm. So okay, so we both. I want to make sure we both don't know.
You told me because you left, then you went somewhere else.
Yeah, that was
Right.
undergrad, but for grad
Right.
school,
Okay.
I went to a certain place,
Right.
which is no secret, but I'm just yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay. I'm just curious because I never really hear you talk about having any white friends or whatever. So I
Well,
always assumed,
yeah.
uh, you were never in a place to make a real connection, like a PWI, kind of place. Um, so why don't you have any like I have several friends who are white who are people who I love. They're friends I love, not people
Mhm.
I just know.
Mhm.
So what would you say is the reason why you don't have any? I'm just curious.
A combination of me not just being an introvert and not having
Hmm.
a lot of friends.
Hmm.
I don't have a lot of friends I hang out with.
Right.
It's all online mostly
Hmm.
and, phone calls.
Yeah.
But as far as hanging out, it's few and far between.
So that was never the case in the past.
A little bit, like, in college and again, some of my first jobs, I
Hmm.
had some friends who we used to hang out, but I
Okay.
was younger then.
Gotcha.
As I got older, I kind of distanced myself from a lot of friendships and
Mm.
hanging out
Okay. That's
for,
fair.
for, for different reasons, but
Sure.
it's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious. It
Mhm.
just came to me. So another question.
Mhm.
So you love shoes,
I love shoes. I love clothes.
and you love
Yeah.
clothes, shoes and clothes.
Yeah.
Whereas I would say I was thinking about this today. I love bags and
I
cookbooks.
love bags too.
You do love the bag.
Mhm. But you got me beat.
But I love bags and cookbooks, and you love shoes and clothes. What is that about, do you think? Why do you love shoes and clothes so much?
I love shoes and clothes. I've always loved shoes and clothes.
Mhm.
Like growing up, I always I was best dressed in high school.
Oh, okay.
I had a wardrobe even in high school. I couldn't wait to start working.
So
As soon
that
as
you
I
could
turned
so you
16,
could buy your clothes.
I bought clothes.
Gotcha.
I had every color pants, every style, everything. I was always a fashion person.
Okay.
So, and I liked looking good
Mhm.
and different,
Mhm.
and it just followed me. For me,
Okay.
I like being neat and clean
Mhm.
and different, but not too far out there.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I love different shoes
Mhm.
and different designers,
Mm.
and I think especially as I gotten bigger, I want to look a certain way.
Right, because you're like, even though I'm big, I'm still a fashionista.
Yeah,
I still right.
I'm not
Yeah.
buying those big ugly bulky
Uh-huh.
shoes. It's got to have some style to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And where does that come from, do you think,
and
that love of clothes? 'Cause I myself, I enjoy clothes. Sometimes it's nice to have something new, but I'm not
I know
as
you're
deep
not.
into it as you are.
I'm so into it that I buy you stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in the store, I'm looking at stuff for you and I,
Yes. Mhm.
and you're like, okay, I don't have to buy anything anymore because you got. But no, really, I've always had it. When I was younger, I always liked seeing women dress really nice
Mhm. Yeah, I love a nice,
and
well-dressed woman.
men too.
Mhm.
It's something about it just made me happy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then because we didn't have a whole lot of money and stuff like that, and
Right.
whenever my parents bought me stuff,
Mhm.
they bought what they wanted.
Right,
So for
right.
me, I was like, okay, I don't like
Oh
this. I
my
want
god.
this. I want something else, or
Right, uh-huh.
and they couldn't afford a lot of things I wanted. So when I started working, I was
Mhm.
like, okay, I can do this on my own. I can make my look how I want it.
Yeah.
I'm in control of this now.
Mm.
And it just makes me feel good that I look good
Mhm.
for
But
me.
when your closet is already jam-packed with stuff,
Okay.
what makes you still feel like, "I need to buy something else?"
I don't think you ever get over it. Whatever your thing is,
Uh-huh.
it's hard to to say, "Oh, I have enough of those. I don't need this new thing."
It's true, cause I just got 5 new cookbooks.
Right.
But I but I be thinking like, "Oh, there's a different recipe in this one. I could try this recipe." And sometimes it's just pretty pictures, cause I love food, right? I love and not just I know you're thinking, "Yeah, big bitch, we know you like food," but that's not what I mean like that. I'm talking about in terms of just, like, the art of it, the craft of it, looking at it, and probably in my retirement,
Mhm.
I will probably, like, study cooking in a real way
Mhm.
just to kinda learn the craft of it
Yeah.
more. So that's why, like, I'm so into cookbooks because 'cause you'll be like, "Well, you got cookbooks up there, all those cookbooks
Mhm.
there. I got cookbooks on the counter behind over there, or is it over there?
Some in
Some
there,
in
some
my
over
some
there,
in there, some
in your
down there."
office.
Because they also make good table books too,
Mhm.
like coffee table books,
Yeah.
cookbooks do. So, there's that, and then, um
It's some sort of adrenaline rush when I look at, like, catalogs or if I'm
yeah.
out shopping,
Mhm.
especially if we go out of town.
Mhm.
"Oh, that's a different store. Let me see
Yeah.
what they have." Or it may be the same store, but in a different area, so they
Mhm.
have different, merchandise.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, I just like seeing good-looking people
Mhm.
dressing nice.
Yeah. I will say, I think as I've gotten bigger, I've become less of a clothes horse, as they call them.
Mhm,
People love clothes, because I I can't do a lot of some of the stuff I wanna do.
mhm,
So I bet if I lost some weight, I would probably go back to, like, "Oh, I wanna try I want that, when I want that, I want this, I want
mhm.
this," to try that, just because the options maybe aren't as fabulous
Uh,
and queer forward.
I get it, I
Yeah.
get it. As
Mhm.
as we get bigger, the clothes don't fall the same,
Right. I mean,
you
it's
know?
not that you can't look good, because, like, I mean, clearly, you look nice,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I know what you
there's
mean.
certain
Yeah,
things.
and
Um,
maybe shoes outside of clothes is the one thing that you can
yes, shoes
do that with,
shoes,
and they always gonna fit and look good.
always. I say shoes are faithful. The shoes and
Yes,
bags are
yes,
faithful.
right.
They no matter what your size is, the shoes and the bag says, "I'm here for you, girl.
Yes,
Girl, I support you
exactly.
on your journey." And I know that even though you're a big girl for now, I know
For now,
you'll be back.
yes,
Regardless, I'm here. That's what shoes and bags say.
yes,
Yes, that's why I
yes,
love a good bag.
yes.
I'm still on the lookout for the perfect bag, just like I'm still on the lookout for the perfect chicken wing. Still,
Mm.
um,
I it's always gonna be a different style of something.
mhm,
Because
yeah,
for me, even think about bags, I just bought 2 sets of luggage. One to fly with and be in the airport and one
right.
for local travel.
Yeah,
So,
in
I
your
kinda went
car.
crazy, but
No, but actually, when you told me you were doing that, I was like, that's actually a good idea, because when you have a really nice piece of luggage,
mhm,
like I have this cute Tumi bag that I let that was my,
mhm,
but I used it like I would check it, and she's gotten a little beat up.
yeah,
And I mean, I probably should go and, like, do some scuffing or whatever on it, but
mhm,
still, she's gotten beat up. And I should have made another bag my travel bag that they can abuse, and I should have made my Tumi bag my on my person
right,
at all times
right,
bag.
yeah,
It's a what you call it? When you overhead
yeah,
carry
carry on,
on, or she's in the car,
yeah,
and maybe not even carry on. Those get scuffed too, but carry on at least.
but what I found was there are suitcase covers
Oh, really?
that you can do, so I bought some, of course.
When you check your luggage?
Yeah, it goes over the bag like it's like a baby's kinda onesie.
Oh,
That's what it looks like, so I got one.
it's a onesie for
Yeah,
your luggage.
yeah,
Okay. Well, who knew? I didn't know about that purchase.
well, it was just a nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm curious to see how that works.
Yeah,
I may need to get that for my bag, 'cause I have a cute travel bag. I need to protect her.
Yes.
Like like now, I don't know if I want to take my current
Don't take it.
bag on that trip.
It's too nice.
I gotta look for a new bag.
I mean, it's so nice
That's a
though.
travel bag.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I gotta look for a not as nice
Right.
check bag.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. Something else to buy.
Yeah.
Um. So moving on,
Mhm.
Brandy and Monica are on tour right now. We love those ladies.
Yes.
This is iconic. It's
Yeah.
history making. Uh, Kelly Rowland and Money Long
Mhm.
are opening for them. Now, but I'm a little confused though. Okay.
Mhm.
So bear with me. So Kelly Rowland has posted on social media like clips of her opening. Kelly's performing on stage by herself,
Mhm.
doing her thing, right? Um, looking great and fabulous
Mhm.
by herself. Monica and Brandy starts to open up. It's them together, side by side. They came down an elevator. Brandy had the first song with "What About Us." Monica had the next song, a song I didn't really know. Brandy had the next song. I think
Mhm.
she did. I mean, Brandy clearly has more hits, but that's not the point. The point is that Monica would sit on the side during Brandy's song, right? Then when Brandy's song was over, Brandy went over with her dancers and sat on the side and watched Monica, and it looks to me it looks really odd, and I just why?
I kinda like it because it's different.
Okay,
I like the fact that well, I think why they did it was who's gonna headline kinda thing,
right, uh huh.
right? Who's going on first? Who's gonna go
Let's not have any headlining drama,
correct,
right?
correct, and I think that's why they did it.
Right. So I
But
guess
I like
yeah.
it. I like it.
Well, I mean, hey, you like it, the fans are liking it,
Mhm.
um, but I guess ultimately, if that's the way they keep the drama down,
Mhm.
then that's great,
Yeah. I
right?
mean, I think it's different. I think it takes, you know, a good artist to really be open to that because
Mhm,
not many artists really want to do that. They want to do their own set, their own thing, start to finish.
mhm.
We can come together on our, Grammy song, but that's it. You do you, I do me. That kind of thing. But I like it.
Well, congratulations, ladies. You're winning. Uh, weird question.
Uh-huh.
Well, I know I'm
A weird
bouncing
question.
all over the place. What cartoon did you like growing up? What's the oldest cartoon that you liked as a kid? Like when I'm now, and I know I'm just spraying this on you, so I'm gonna go first to give you a chance to like dig through your archives of your brain.
I know.
Uh, I think the oldest cartoon that comes to my mind is either Mighty Mouse
Hmm.
or Felix the Cat,
Hmm.
and I used to watch those at my grandma's house.
Hmm.
Do you have something as old as that or older?
Uh, Other than Bugs Bunny
Yeah,
and Tom and Jerry,
yeah,
those are the earliest things.
that you remember. Yeah, I do
Um,
remember those girls too.
yeah, and but my favorite one was Richie Rich,
Richie Rich.
and that was a little later on.
Oh, yeah, I feel like that was
That
a
was the
little
kid that had
later.
all the money, and yeah. So that for me because he was rich, so
Right.
that was like, and he
Uh,
just was throwing money all over the place, and he
what
had
wa
money all.
what was the one that had, like, Punjab and he was, like, a little kid and but he was, like, traveling with this white boy and his daddy, and maybe Punjab wasn't his name, but he was like, I think that and I'm not being racist, like, there was a cartoon with somebody named
Uh,
Punjab, or maybe that was
it sounds familiar.
Annie, but there was
Well,
a
yeah.
cartoon with
I'm trying to
this,
picture. I don't remember.
Asian Indian guy, uh, then the white guy and his it's not coming to me what that cartoon is.
Hmm.
Like that one reminds me the Jetsons,
Yeah.
all those old
Daffy
school
Duck and
cartoons.
yeah, Daffy Duck.
Uh-huh.
What else? The Tasmanian Devil. What else? Bugs Bunny. Oh, we're missing so many.
Yeah, so
No,
many.
yeah.
But I do still remember the theme song from Mighty Mouse. Do you know the Mighty Mouse theme song? Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on the way. You remember that?
Yeah, I forgot it though. Yeah,
And then the one, what was the other cartoon I said? I said, oh, oh Felix the cat. Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
Whatever the
Mhm.
fix. He reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the cat.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I, I,
That's
I
all we did. Wake up on Saturday
wake
morning,
up, run
get
to the
some
TV.
cereal,
Yeah.
and watch cartoons for hours.
Do the kids even have that anymore? Do they have
Cartoons, no.
Saturday morning cartoons anymore?
Well, they have the
They have
cartoon
cartoons all the
channel.
time, right?
Yeah.
They have their little DVDs.
Mhm.
They're not beholden to the Cartoon
I don't
Networks
think they
anymore.
do DVDs. You can turn on
Oh, yeah, streaming
streaming and
services. It's
watch it all day
streaming.
long.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But so they don't really get the feeling of the you got to wake up, child, before by 9,
Right, 'cause you gonna miss it.
because you wait till after 11.
Yeah.
Definitely after
It
12,
was early.
cartoons are over
Right.
by that point. So you definitely had
Mhm.
to look up. Oh, we got a couple of hearts. Oh, thank you. I can't see that far away.
I don't know, I see a
Uh,
0,
uh,
but I can't
ah,
see though.
okay, no, it's one. It's definitely one.
They
And
coming in and going out.
yeah, coming in and go. Hey, baby. Hey, thank you so much for being a part of this inaugural moment. History in the making. Two Groups in a Pod live on TikTok as we record for our YouTube, Spotify family.
Yes.
Um, so thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, moving on. Um, so we have a few more minutes. I want to talk to you about shifting to a little bit more couple serious topics. How do you deal with people who are negative, like perpetually negative, and you have to deal with them, like at work, for example?
Mm,
You can't just say, "Oh, well, you know what? I don't surround myself with negative people." Well, baby, you got to work with this person or people.
it's hard.
How do you deal? How do you keep that from affecting your spirit? Any advice for the people?
I either talk to you about it or talk to anybody else who will listen after the ordeal is over.
Yeah.
I've tried to limit my conversations with them and
Mm-hmm.
not go too deep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's hard at work because sometimes you don't have a choice who you work with or work
Right.
for.
Right.
So there are a lot of negative people in my space.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, they kind of revolve within a certain period of time. I don't have to
Right.
deal with them, but maybe a year or so because
Mm-hmm.
of what I do. So
So
that's always
patience is
thing.
one thing.
Patience and picking your battles.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
eat my words,
I I
keep it
I,
in.
I like that. Yeah, definitely pick your battles is a good one.
Yeah,
No, just because here's the thing, you got to accept the fact that the person isn't going to change, right?
right,
So that's the first thing. Don't try to change them. That's not your
right.
job,
No,
right? It's
no.
not your job. Your job is to survive them and to not let them bring you down
Yes,
into their muck, right?
right,
That's the biggest
right.
thing when you're dealing with somebody who is, you know,
And you have to leave people where they are. Like
yeah,
you said,
let them.
let them.
Yes.
Yes.
You hear that girl? What's her name?
Mel Robbins.
Mel Robbins. You love your Mel Robbins. As Mel says with her $200 tickets for her, her in-person $200 tickets, girl, we can't. Uh $200 ticket, Mel says, let the people, leave the negative people where they are. If that's what they want to, if that's what they
Yeah,
want to do.
because it'll affect you.
Mm-hmm.
You'll bring that outside of work into your home life.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope.
Yes. I think sometimes it's very frustrating to me. It's like when you can clearly see that somebody's just choosing to be negative, choosing to be an asshole. Oh my God. Okay.
Having flashbacks or something?
I have a story to tell,
Uh-oh.
but I'm trying to tell the story in a way that doesn't.
Don't get you in trouble. Don't do it. Don't get in trouble. Let's just move on
Okay.
because you have a knack of doing that.
Okay, I think this works. Okay. So I'm gonna change the story up. So okay. So I call somebody, right? We're going to so let's say we're some friends, we're getting together. And I call the friend and I say, "Oh friend, we're gonna get breakfast from restaurant A."
Mhm,
And one of the friends say, "Well, I'm I'm vegan."
mhm,
Or actually no, I'm vegan and or I'm vegetarian and
mhm,
I don't see anything at this restaurant that I can get. Now mind you, the restaurant has all the traditional things that they may not isolate everything out. Listen, you know, they have waffles, they have chicken, they
mhm.
have eggs, they have bacon, they have, you know, they got mushrooms and they got veggies.
They have
Okay. They have
options
options.
for a vegetarian,
Well,
right?
it said that they don't say that on
They don't
like
say
on the menu. It's like this has meat, this has meat. Everything has meat attached to it, but you can
you can
probably
order anything without meat.
yeah, you can order anything without meat,
Yeah.
right? So the person says, "I don't see any options for me on the menu." So I go, "Okay, well, fine. Well, what about let's say I'll pick Denny's. Can you get something for Denny's? Oh yes, I can get something from Denny's." I'm like, "Oh, what can you
Isn't
get
that the
that's
same as
vegetarian
the
from
other one?
Denny?" Well, I'm like, maybe there's something I don't know. Like, what's happening? Then they go, "I want an egg with cheese
And you coulda
and
got that from another
mushrooms."
restaurant. You just didn't wanna go to that restaurant.
You are you like you maybe you want to go to that restaurant, and maybe you just negative and just want to be contrary to be contrary.
Yes.
Like I'm like but so there are people out there
Yeah.
that are like that,
Yes.
contrary to be
Gotta be different.
contrary.
Yes.
Yes,
There's a whole group doing and accepted where
yes.
where the designated place was for everybody to go. You
Hmm.
the one person's got like, and make it an issue when
Just
it's
to
not.
always got to be
Yes. Going against.
resistance,
Yes.
resistance.
Always.
You know, and so for me, it's like just I just accept it. I mean, of course, I may roll my eyes and go, "Oh my god, really?" But in the end, I just accept it and say, you know,
Because sometimes that's what they want
right,
and you're giving in to what they want. If
right.
you like, you know, push back at it.
Hmm.
Yeah. I get it.
So y'all hang on, y'all who have to deal with the negative people, just hang on, honey, just hang on. Um, so I have another question.
Mhm.
So when you have friends,
Right.
do you hold them accountable for the actions of their friends on some level? I'm going to give you a very specific example. So,
Do you have to?
so
Okay.
we're going to make up some names here. So
Okay.
Barbara is black,
Mhm.
and Barbara's hanging out with Susie,
Mhm.
who's white,
Okay.
and they are over at somebody else's house,
Mhm.
and they're all, you know, playing Uno. Okay,
Mhm.
so someone else, let's call them Brad.
Mhm.
So you got Barbara, Susie, and Brad.
Mhm.
Barbara and Susie are the friends.
Right.
Brad is the
Outsider.
outsider, but
Right.
Brad's friend with Susie.
Right.
Okay, and Brad's white too,
But no connection with you.
but no connection to Barbara.
Okay.
Not me,
Okay. Oh.
Barbara.
You're not in this.
I'm not in
Alright.
this. No, I'm not in this.
Sorry.
So, this guy.
I done put you back.
So they're on the phone, and all of a sudden,
They who?
Brad's on the phone with his girlfriend.
Okay.
as they're playing the games and stuff.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Brad's girlfriend blurts out the N word, and Brad's girlfriend is white. And she's
Okay.
trying to be like cool, like, probably how some white people do privately, using the NA, GGAH,
Just a
not
term,
A,
not like
not being racist,
okay.
so I'm trying
Okay.
to be racist. But it was a trigger for Barbara
Okay.
to say, this is what y'all do? We think ain't nobody around?
But
Who can call you on it?
was the word used
It was probably
for
used, it
another
was used to Barbara.
used for Barbara?
No, no, it was used towards Brad. Susie called Brad a N. So a white called
Okay,
another
what?
white a
Okay.
N.
Okay.
Or maybe it was like one of those N please, you know.
Okay. Okay.
But the point is that Barbara
Mhm.
was deeply offended by it and was mad because when it happened, Susie and Brad
Laughed.
They laughed. They did. Then at
Okay.
first they paused like, and then they laughed.
Mhm.
Right. So Barbara was very upset,
Okay.
and Susie was going, but I didn't do it. I didn't say it.
Mhm.
So why are you mad at me? Why can't we no longer be friends because that happened and I didn't immediately condemn it or see the
Mhm.
wrong in it? Was was Susie in the wrong
No,
for not condemning that?
not to me.
Okay, explain,
For
sir.
me, it would have been a nothing.
It's a nothing.
Yeah.
You don't.
Because there's two because of the scenario you put out,
Yeah,
two white people talking about it. There, let's just face it, a lot of black colloquialisms have been stolen.
sure.
So for me, it's a nothing. Now, if she said, "Hey, let's not mess with this nigger,"
Uh
I mean,
huh. Yeah.
the hard er
Uh huh.
is totally
But you feel
different.
like because they weren't even talking about a black person, they were talking about each
Correct,
other.
correct,
That
and that's how
it's
they
that.
get down in
Now,
that
what if they
space.
would have said, "Is Barbara there? Oh, hey, Bob, what's up, ma? Ian, is that okay?
I don't think so either. I don't
You think it
think
is
it's a
okay
bad.
or it's not okay? It ain't
I
okay.
don't think
You can't be using
it's
it.
not of
You can't be
if that
using it.
person's not familiar to you. No,
You can't be using it to nobody black.
you don't think so.
No, just erase it.
If
I
you,
don't want to have to figure out your intention. No, it's a
I'm talking about if
zero.
you friends.
No, we're not friends like that. None of my
Okay,
friends was there
all
say
right,
that. Let's take that off the table. None of your friends better
okay.
not ever come in there talking about all that bullshit either. No,
What do you mean?
all that. What's up, my end? Da, 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 da. If they're Caucasian, no, you don't get to use
No,
that.
I mean I don't get. Yeah, I'm just saying if everybody's friends and you've already
If we're
let that
friends,
happen,
that ain't
you've
supposed to
already
happen.
let that happen
Yeah, if I, but if I found out my white friends were throwing around the N word to each other.
about another black person. Yeah, I would be offended
Yeah,
because
but
they could be
even with
talking
each
about
other
me.
though, that tells me uh
They've been around the blacks.
that ain't got nothing to do with that. But you being
I mean,
around,
they're familiar with it.
you can just listen to popular music, you go whatever. The point is that word is not for you. It's not for you.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry, it's
Maybe
not
I'm
for
wrong
you.
on this one then.
You're gonna be wrong on this one. And I know there's a lot of people who probably support you, but I'm saying you wrong on this. Just like people who support you on them damn hot dogs. But
Let
this
it
this
go.
is wrong.
Let it go
Girl, if
already.
she's let go, I don't know why you acting like I'm being a. Don't act like I'm
Because you
making
keep
a
coming
big
back
deal.
to it.
Because I'm using an example. It's an example from the episode. Don't try to do me. Don't try to gaslight me like I'm trying to do them. I'm doing the
You
most.
lost.
No
Let it
shit.
go.
And it ain't about no losing either.
You already done beat down by it.
Girl, you need to watch it. Watch it. Let it go.
Lord,
Trying to
always bringing the hot
gaslight me,
dog up.
and I will continue to bring it up. I will bring up other topics from other episodes as well.
Oh,
Don't patronize me.
don't get in your feelings.
I'm not in my feelings.
I should have bust your hot dog last night.
I'm glad you didn't because you would have been eating it. Um, What is your controversial take on relationships? Do you have a controversial take on relationships? Something that will get the people buzzing in the comment section?
Controversial.
Yes. Do you have a controversial take?
I don't controversial take.
Yeah, like
I'm so vanilla.
people should go 50-50. It don't take much to get people going crazy. People should go 50-50. Uh, a bottom should never have to pay for anything. Uh, um, uh, women
Mm,
should stay in the kitchen. Like, I don't know. You have a controversial take on it. Hey, I see you, honey. I see you. Thank you for coming
who
and
that?
going. Appreciate you. I can't tell who it is. It's so far away.
Um, I don't. I guess some things maybe like um, what constitute cheating, or maybe just like
Okay, well, let's hear
um,
about that. What constitutes cheating? What's controversial about that you have that you think?
I guess some people have different limits or versions of what's really cheating.
Okay, so what's your limit? What's your version? Do you
I
have
mean,
a do
actually,
you believe in something that
actually,
you think is controversial?
actually, seeking it out and going through with the action of it. You know
Uh,
what I mean?
Well, that's not controversial. You
No, I'm not. But
you
I can't think of nothing really that's kind of down the middle that people are kind of torn. You mean like that?
yeah, uh-huh,
I
yeah.
don't.
Or that maybe not even torn down the middle. It's just maybe a lot of people don't agree with the idea that you have. I'm just curious if you feel like you have anything like that.
I don't. I can't think off the top of my head anything
Hmm.
that's like would end a relationship
Hmm.
or anything like that. That's kind
Well,
of 50-50.
I think my controversial take is I don't believe there's anything such as 50-50. I believe at any point in the relationship, somebody might be doing a little bit more than the other person at some point. It doesn't mean that it stays that way, right? Like sometimes it may lean this way it could be a day, it could be a month, it could be, and it's not lean that way.
Hmm.
And it could be a day, a month, 3 months. Who knows? It just depends on what's going on. But I definitely, and for some people, it may be this way all the time. But I don't feel like it's like this the whole time, because that, and I'm breaking that down to household chores, bills, finances, uh, who initiates the sex, who's doing this. Like, think of all the things that go into a relationship. It's never straight down the middle, 50-50 is what I think. So when people say I want a 50-50, I'm like, good luck. Good luck. I mean, I know what you're trying
I
to
think they're
say.
just saying
You
that.
want to, you want to, you don't want a total imbalance where you're the one carrying the weight all the time. But I don't believe that there's total 50-50.
I don't think so either, because everybody has their things that they love to do and they gravitate to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if there is an imbalance, it's up to the grown adults or whoever is in relationship to talk about it.
But
Because you can't.
sometimes imbalance works.
I'm just saying, but if the imbalance is affecting
Got
one or the other in a negative way, you
got
can't hold on to it and continue the actions of doing it or letting it happen,
right,
and you have an issue with it.
right. Gotcha.
You can't. You have to be, you know, man enough, woman enough to say,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, there's an imbalance here
Right.
that I don't like. It's making me feel this way. It's making me do this. Blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah."
Gotcha. Okay, so let's wrap this up. What goals do you have for yourself this coming week, this coming month? Do you have any goals for yourself?
Hmm. Well, I definitely need to talk to my doctor about some things,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to get back at to the gym and get active
Mm-hmm.
again because I've just been laying off
Mm-hmm.
of that being active and working out and eating right and
Okay,
just getting
calm down. You
I
said a
know.
whole lot of
I know, I'm just saying,
yeah.
but
This is a go for the week.
but
This is a go for the week.
yeah. Oh, just a week. I mean,
Yeah.
getting back into the gym and
Okay, perfect. All
yeah.
right. I think
I was going for the
yeah, you go the
whole
whole
year.
shebang. Yeah. Slow down, slow down. I think for me, it is definitely just to plan is what I want to do. I want to create a plan, and the other thing I want to do is this is part of creating a plan. I think what will help with getting moving more is maybe planning some more, like I guess, physical activities to do that takes me out of my comfort zone. And I know what you're going to say. Going to that football game could have been one of them, but no, I don't want. I don't want to be that. But
Well, you
yes,
gotta do things that you wanna do.
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna plan some things and that'll get us out of our comfort zone. Uh, Meeting people, I think is important. Like one of my friends texted me today, Nick, and he was like, "Oh, hey, I've been meaning to text you and catch up. You know, we get busy." I'm like, "Yeah, I could be a better friend texter, you know, and at least in that regard, and like, and I'm gonna try to up my texting game because as we get older, um, we tend to lose a lot of friendships because we don't stay contact connected with people, and so I'm gonna try to do better with that. And like, so I'm gonna plan to connect, plan to jam, plan. I want to try to plan. I'm gonna plan.
Yeah, yeah, I'm bad about that. I
Hmm.
get into my own little space,
Yeah.
and for me, I tend to sometimes push people away
Hmm.
because I'm not from Texas, right? So, um, most of my friends, the few that I have, are from the East Coast,
Hmm.
so I can't like, okay, come hang out or whatever. I can, but it's just
Well, we could plan some
yeah.
visits. Plan a. I mean, even I think even and this does this sound cheesy? Planning a Zoom call where we like Zoom with the friends for just hey, what hey, can y'all want to Zoom on Sunday? Just to catch up a little bit,
Hmm.
you know, Zoom over lunch. I know it feels very, but maybe it could be a thing though. You know what I mean?
Well, my family talked about that when we were trying to plan a trip.
Uh huh.
Like, let's
Like let's all
Zoom and catch up and
yeah.
see where
I
everybody
think that's a good
is.
idea.
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea.
yeah.
So maybe we'll do something like that too. We'll keep y'all
That's not
updated.
bad.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the podcast today. Thank y'all for listening, watching. To those of you who came in and out on TikTok,
Mhm.
hey, appreciate you. You know, this is a low key, low stakes podcast. We're
Yeah.
not filled with drama. I mean, most of the time we're not filled with drama.
Mhm. We don't have drama.
We don't have drama. Um, but just here to make you maybe put a little smile on your face.
Right.
Just
At the end of the week.
couple of husbands here.
Mhm.
You know. So thank you for listening to the podcast. I'm Cleo,
And I'm Shannon
and this has been Two
in a
Grooms.
pod.
And until next time,
See you later.
see you later. Okay, now girl, now I gotta go over here and do this thing. How do I
I don't know.
let me
You
go.
asking me?